Hey guys, welcome back to the Hobby Bug Outdoors. We're back again with the Ozark Trail M.1 Timber that I bought for my son. If you didn't see our last week's video on me going over the bike in stock form, go back and check it out. And in that video I told you I was going to be doing some upgrades to try to lighten the bike up and help my son out a little bit and getting used to riding this bike, and I believe I have accomplished that. Now, the biggest thing that I talked about last week, that it was a little bit on the heavy side for such a small bike and for my son to ride. He's 4 years old. It come in stuck at 24 pounds, and some of the things that I talked about that I was going to change out was the handlebars, the stem, the seat post, and the tires and tubes. Now, I jumped right on that, and they all came in the span of 3 different days, so I was really able to check the weight differences and see how his improvements with each product was. And the first thing that came in was the seat post. Now, I went with this seat post right here. It's called a PlattBK, and I will put up right here in the corner a picture of it on Amazon. And this seat post was $15.99 on Amazon. 16 bucks, pretty cheap. But I put this on the first day, and when he was first started riding, our backyard has kind of a little track that we ride around on, and it is a downhill on one side, a uphill on another, and then 2 turns that are pretty flat like an oval track. And the downhill he was fine, but going uphill, the uphill is in gravel, the downhill is in grass, and going up the uphill he could not even make it around a whole lap the first day. Now, after we put this bike post on here, the seat post, he was able to get 1 lap around the day that we rode, and so that was definitely some improvement. And as far as weight goes, measuring this bike with the new seat post on it, it was down to 23.3 pounds. So we took off 0.7 pounds, over half a pound, just by the seat post alone. This was the old seat post, and it's quite heavy. So it's a 2-piece seat post, and it has a quick release. As you can see, it's just got a regular clamp on it now, and that's what it came originally. You had the regular clamp, and you had, let's see here, you had this piece right here that dropped down in the clamp, and then you put the quick release on, and then this piece went on in there, and then you tightened it up. But you also had this bigger clamp that held the seat on up at the top, and that's a lot of weight. So now it's just a single piece, and I did just have to cut it down to size because it is a adult size, and this was a 28.2 millimeter stem, or seat post, excuse me, and it's just got a regular clamp, seat clamp on the top of it. So that took off 0.7 pounds, and as I said, the next day, or the day that we put this on, he rode at least 1 lap around the whole track, and so that definitely showed some improvement. After that, we got the tires in, and I said I was going to change the tires and tubes. The tubes were actually pretty light, so we didn't change those out. And the tires, yeah, the 2.4 inch wide mountain bike tires, the big aggressive tires, did look a little cooler on this bike, but that's okay. These right here are 2.125 inches wide. They're not a like slick BMX tire. They do have some good tread on them. They're a Yeesport tire. I'll put those up here too, and they did really good. Now, it's not just shaving weight with the tires, it was also about lowering the rolling resistance, and these definitely did that. After I put these tires on, he got a couple more laps. So he did 2 laps at a time the day we put these 2 tires on, and so that definitely showed that they helped. And the weight difference on these, this dropped down to 22.8 pounds, the bike total 22.8 pounds just by changing out these tires. So there we lost another half a pound just on tires alone. After that, we got the bars and stem in, and those 2 went on together. I'll tell you the final weight with them because you didn't really want to put one on without the other, and you couldn't, because this right here is an AutoHaux, or Ho, or however you say that. I'll put that up here in the corner as well. But this is a 35 millimeter stem, and these stems are really awesome. Now, 20 years ago, you could not get a stem at these prices at all, but this is a anodized precision cut aluminum stem for $23.99. And this is a really nice little stem here. It fits a 31.8 millimeter handlebar. And the bar that we went with was an UpanBike or UpanBike. I'll put that up there as well. And this was a 720 millimeter wide bar. We did cut it down to fit him. It's pretty much the same width as the factory handlebar. But this combo right here dropped the weight down to 22.5 pounds. So we lost another 0.3 pounds and dropped a total of 1.5 pounds off this bike. Now, what's always been said to me was ounces equal pounds and pounds equal pain. And with this bike getting 1.5 pounds dropped off of it, he was able to do at least 3 laps around at one time without having to stop pedal, and he's doing so much better now. He's been continually getting more and more laps around, and he's doing really good with this bike. It's really helping him get used to the bike. I think these upgrades are awesome. You can do that really well, and with the total price in it all, I still have less than $230 into this bike. That is an awesome deal. There's still nothing anywhere near it in the price range with the quality of this bike. So I just wanted to let you guys know those upgrades that I did. If you like this video and it seemed to help you out, if you buy one of these and you want to upgrade yours for your kid as well and get them used to it, these are definitely things that I would recommend. The only other thing that I might do is take off this kickstand once he learns how to properly set the bike up against something without just dropping it on the ground. But I thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the like button, leave us a comment below, tell me what you think, and hit the subscribe button and get bit by the hobby bug, guys.